Hey guys, it's once again Wednesday, so you get to hang out with me again for a little while. This week we're doing TED Talks. I have listened to a few and they are quite good. I've watched them online. Unfortunately, I don't know what I would give for a TED Talk. It's kind of tricky for me because it takes a little bit for me to get up in front of people and speak for long periods of time. I've always found I get off track. I guess I can talk about what I would talk about. I guess I would just speak, unlike Amanda, who would be go to the women's version of the show, or I guess the women topics version of the show. I would just go to the basic one, or go with the basic one, and I don't know really. I don't ever really have a topic that I would be able to do. And you know what? I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, this is not what you were expecting, were you? No. I guess when it comes to different topics that I speak about, it takes a little... Okay, I guess I'll tell you about a couple of the speeches that I've ever done, and the longest one that I've ever done. And for me personally, I spoke when I was in grade 11. I had an assignment that every single person in class in my English class had to do, I think it was either a 5 to 10 minute speech on any topic they wanted, and you had to do it because it was part of your mark. And of course I hated that almost as soon as I heard about it. So I decided to do mine. I could never really do a written speech. I can't write one out and then spit it out in my mouth. It's not really my style, unfortunately. I'm more of one of those impromptu type people. I don't know why I just did that. That's just really weird to me. And so I decided to do how humankind has become too dependent, I guess, on machinery and the talents that our grandfathers had and stuff like that to create some of these items. Well, I will admit that some items that are out nowadays cannot be made without machines. We've become so dependent on them that if for some reason we have a worldwide blackout or a huge depression in such a way that we lose all this information and the ability to do and use these machines and stuff like that, we're screwed. Plain and simple. Without the abilities that our grandfathers and great-grandfathers and everybody before them knew, and the trades, sure, true, we don't need a blacksmith anymore, a true blacksmith anymore, but true, I will admit that some of those small labor jobs are pointless. Like the classic style of like the old poor man's story of screwing caps onto toothpaste lids, onto toothpaste. Sure, you can replace that with a machine easy, and it doesn't take a scientist to figure out exactly how to do that. But yeah, I guess it's just one of those weird, and for this, yeah, I'm not going to try and go into that whole speech again because it's been a couple of years since I did it, but that whole speech went for about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and then after that I went around with questions and I was able to do it out. I got a good mark on that. I think I got like an 85, 90. I'm not sure what I got, but because it was so long ago, but I had fun with it. It was good. The only other speech that I ever really did, I've had trouble with it for a long time. It actually started for me back when I was in grade 9. I was doing a full story book report on the book Eragon. And I was doing it in front of the entire class. And the class, I don't know, I guess it just pretty much was being quite disrespectful to me as well. Every time I would flub maybe and repeat myself once or twice, because I have done that many times. It's a unconscious habit that I have when I'm nervous, that I'll start to repeat myself. And they started laughing and stuff like that, and halfway through my thing I started cursing. my teacher was not quite impressed with that, so I was actually pissed off at myself too, and I even gave myself a low mark. But she allowed me to do that on my own and just in front of her, so I was able to get a different mark with that one. I've never really been able to talk in front of people without a crap load of practice. So if I was like talking like in a debate, I would be able to do that. But I'm talking to you, and I guess this makes it a lot easier for me as well, because I'm just talking to a camera. And sure, I'm talking to 6 other people that I know. People that I know in one way or another. But at the same time, I'm also speaking to, what are we at, about 170 people now? I don't know, it's just one of those things that just makes this easier for me, I guess, since I'm not really talking to anybody directly, I guess. Plus I can also skip, and plus I can edit out all my mistakes. There. But anyway, I know that I kind of got off topic, and I guess I kind of did a weird TED Talk, but this is what I guess I'll have to do then. As you can probably see, I decided to go Power Ranger. Oh, and if you haven't figured out what the costume I was talking about a couple weeks back was, and you don't know what this is, shame on you. I have the full costume now. Maybe someday I'll show you guys. Who knows? But, alright, Sean, I'm sorry I couldn't see you last week. I don't know what happened. You're probably busy, it's understandable, it's finals going on right now, which I don't have. Be jealous, Elizabeth. But yeah. So Sean, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, it's alright, I don't mind. But if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see Laura on Friday. And yeah. See you guys.